different kind of project going on in my shop today. I'm building a desktop. It's 6 foot wide on the outside edge, 6 foot to the corner. From the corner to the end will be 6 foot. In the corner it's going to be 45. There's still more boards to go into the corner. The corner is going to end up having a flat spot there. I don't really know how to describe it. Instead of it being a 90-degree angle, it'll be 245s. So if you can picture that. Alright, I'm going to get back to work on this, and I'll bring it back for some updates when I get a little more done. I've got it weighed down at the moment just to keep it flat on the floor. Glue is setting up in that 45-degree corner there, where all the boards are cut in a 45 on their ends. Actually, let me get up and show you. See, they all meet in between those stacked up boards. Unfortunately, it got a little off when I was gluing those panels together, and you can see the end of that 45 there. It's open a little bit. Hopefully it looks better on the other side than it does under here. Because right now we're looking at the underside of it. I just pre-drilled all those holes and put glue, smeared glue all underneath those boards and screwed them down. This table is going to be weird. It has a leg in the back corner, legs on the side, and legs on this end, so this whole middle section is unsupported. So I have to make this really rigid so that we have minimal flex. Alright, I'm going to take a cool off break because it's warm in here today, and I'll get back to this in a little while. The underside's all done. Oh, this thing's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be real heavy.
Well, we got a good hookup.
It's gonna be strong though, but nothing supports this whole middle section. The frame attaches on the end here, and on the end over there, and one leg out in the middle over there. So this whole middle area is left unsupported. It's gonna be heavy. Whew. Right, I'm gonna flip this thing over and get started filling in that triangle on the underside of that. Well, it looks pretty good flipped over. Like I said, I gotta make up the boards to fill in that area. They're gonna run diagonal just like the ones you see there. They'll sit right on top of those. The seam came out pretty good. Once that's sanded, the very corner got a little goofy, but I think even that's gonna look good once it's sanded. It's a big desk. Whoo-wee, that's gonna be a big desk. Well, look at that. Isn't that just a thing of beauty? I still have the trim board to put all around the edge, and then a whole bunch of sanding. Woo-hoo. I don't know if I already told you or not, but I put it up on the scale, and so far we're at 90 pounds. It's a heavy one, but oh, that thing will last a lifetime. There's also about 460 screws into that slab. Alright, I'm going to get this thing up in the air. I'm going to get it put up on a table to make putting that trim board all around a little easier. Well, look at that. All the carpentry work is done. Skirting board's all on it now. Now just the sanding is left. Ended up wrapping that board all the way around. It is going in the corner of a room, but just in case. You never know what my son may do with this in the future. And in the future, this could be the side that's seen. So I decided to wrap the entire thing with the skirt board. It's big. It's heavy. It's pretty strong, too. I had to block it up even more to get this high enough to clear for the skirt board. The top is 1.5 inches thick, but the skirt board is 2 inches tall. So I had to put some blocking underneath and lift it up in the air a little bit more. I think it's coming out fantastic. It's going to end up weighing just over 100 pounds. Look at that, sitting right here. Ain't that cool point of view. Alright, I'm going to get to doing some of that sanding. Well, I've done a whole bunch of sanding on it. It's still not finished yet, but oh, it's so much nicer. It's getting there. It's getting... I can still feel a little lip here and there, and there's a little tiny one there. Oh, there's a little bit right there too. But all in all, it's looking fantastic. Alright, I gotta put this project on hold for a few days because I have other things that need to be done. So this is gonna sit here for a few days, taking up all this space in my shop. But I'll get back to it as soon as I can. I'm giving myself a week and a half to get this thing out of here. Stain is on it, so I finished sanding it yesterday and put the stain on today. Later on tonight, I'll be putting the polyurethane on it. Give it some good shine. Alright, I got 2 coats of poly on it. As you can see, everything's shining on it. The lights are all reflecting. I think I'm still going to put a couple more coats on it, just to give it a glass-like finish. Alright, let's have one last look at it while it's still in the shop. It's going in the house today. It's all done. 4 coats of poly. It's ready to be put to work. Yeah, now the fun part's coming up. Carrying this thing in the house. Alright, we'll see you when it's in the house. Oh, so many pieces. Look, they're everywhere.
Surprisingly not that complicated, though.
Yeah, a lot of pieces to assemble, though.
Yeah.
Alright, make it go down. There's still some more assembly to do. He's gonna mount all the wires. And how cool is that? If you want to sit down, you can. If you want to stand up, lift it back up. Alright guys, that's the end of the desk video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
You want me to get my stuff out of the way?
Nope. Super cool.